Hello there, welcome to a brand new Hobby Streak week. This week we start with day 2512, but as ever I finished last week with my weekly roleplay. This time we are playing Flabbergasted, which is an absolutely fantastic game. Our crew involves a vicar who basically is a drunk and can't be trusted, a butler who's a bit of a kleptomaniac, and my character who's an incredibly stupid posh aristocrat. It's a lot of fun, can't wait to continue next week. This week, though, I'm going to finish off what I started last week with the Marvel Zombies last bystanders for the X-Men Resistance. Very happy with the way they've come out. Kind of wish I got them finished yesterday. I just didn't have the time, annoyingly, but didn't take too long. It was just a very few minor details. It was just basically the bases to sort out, and that didn't take too long whatsoever. They ended with a big old wash, and then they were done. I let them dry. I need to finish off those videos later on, so I'll get cracking with that. But for now, I'm going to move on to the next Marvel Zombie stuff, which is the Brotherhood of Mutants, which is Magneto, Sabretooth, Mystique, and the Juggernaut. Really looking forward to painting these guys. I love the Brotherhood of Mutants. Really enjoyed painting them in Marvel Crisis Protocol, so hopefully I'll have as much fun here as I did there. The only problem is Magneto here, he's painting the backside because of his cloak. Bit tricksy to get around the back, but is what it is. Sometimes you have to deal with that sort of stuff when you're painting these sort of models. All interesting poses, all quite fun sort of little models. Sabretooth was a bit annoying to find out where the seams are for his yellow pattern. Unfortunately, though, I didn't get as much done as I liked, basically because I didn't finish off the last stuff. I would have got these guys a lot further along if I'd have pulled my finger out and got it done yesterday, but never mind. Happy with the way they're progressing. They'll definitely be finished by Wednesday. Completely forgot what day it is, even though it is a Monday and it's the beginning of the week, and I've only just started this video. Today is day 2513. I'm going to continue with the Brotherhood of Mutants from Marvel Zombies. However, I'm not going to get as far as I'd like. I get sort of a ways into them. It's just sort of, I don't know. I think it's my paintbrushes. They're a bit naff at the moment, so things are taking it a little bit slow. I did, however, finish off Mystique's skin. I started on her outfit. And I got sort of the vast majority of stuff done, including Juggernaut's main colour and his wash. Things ended with a wash. We're going to continue tomorrow. Pretty happy with the way they've turned out. It's also quite muggy today, even though it's hot as balls. Today's day 2514. And obviously, I'm going to continue what I'm continuing. However, annoyingly, around about 11 o'clock, I got a phone call, which I had to sort some stuff out, meaning I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. I did go back to painting, but obviously there wasn't as much time after that. So, yeah, things will be finished tomorrow, that's for certain, and hopefully I can start the first of the X-Men. So, quite excited about that. Time is ticking, though. We are getting closer and closer to 25th of July. We're getting closer and closer to Galactus. I've got this set to do. I've got an artistry set to do. And I've got like another X-Men set and then the Fantastic Four set. Obviously, I've left that till last, so I can do that just before I do Galactus. Yeah, I'm not really sure how many models. Fingers crossed I can get it done, though. I've noticed as well that I'm painting these exactly the same way as I painted the Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff. So I think I'm actually going to tie in this video with the Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff because I literally did nothing different. Basically, I did absolutely nothing different apart from painting the bases. And I might just like record the bases for these guys, or for the Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff, and then just basically explain how I painted those, because it's not going to take that long. So I'm very happy with the way things going, or are going so far. Sorry, hiccups. Oh my god, where'd that come from? Today's day 2515, and I'm going to get the Brotherhood of Mutants finally finished. It did take a little bit longer than expected, but they're finished nonetheless. I also think I'm going to tie these guys into the paint guide for the Marvel, not the Marvel Zombies, the Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff, yeah, they definitely are exactly the same. I painted them exactly the same way. Is that cheeky of me to do that? maybe? Yes? No? I'm going to do it anyway, I think. Just get a little bit more views on the old sort of Marvel Zombie stuff. As it's a very sort of niche game that most people don't really use at the moment, or play at the moment, which is a shame because it's a fantastic game and the models are absolutely superb. Anyway, I'm finally getting them finished, which I'm super happy about. Tomorrow, I'm going to start the X-Men. Very happy with the way these guys have turned out. Really, really enjoyed painting sort of Juggernaut. I think he's probably one of my favourite things to paint ever. The Crisis Protocol one was a blast to paint as well, as were these two zombie versions. But yeah, very happy with the way these guys have come out. First batch of the X-Men will begin tomorrow, and I think I've got like 3 batches of X-Men to paint. Today is day 2516, and I'm going to start work on the X-Men, or some of the X-Men from the X-Men Resistance Marvel Zombies pack. Doing Beast, Nightcrawler, Colossus, and Storm. Not sure. What is wrong with me today? Not sure why I put those together. I think it's mostly due to the fact that we've got a little bit of blue, a little bit of red. We've got quite a lot of sort of combining colours that'll be easier to paint sort of when I'm waiting for washes to dry and things like that. I guess. I don't really know. Either that or I just subconsciously like those characters together. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Quite a lot of fun to paint. I can't wait to paint Storm's little, the zombie Storm's whirlwind of skulls that she has. That's quite cool. Very happy with the way they've come out so far. Lovely models. I'm basically, obviously I'll continue with these guys. Tomorrow morning, won't have enough time to do like loads, only about 45 minutes. But now I'm going to go off and I'm going to record the voiceover for my next Shadow Dark video. Today's day 2517, and I'm going to continue with the X-Men. However, I only have around about 30 minutes today, so I'm not going to get much done whatsoever. I finish off Beast's fur. He's pretty much done. I also done his trunks. Tomorrow I'll probably do his belt. So he's pretty much out of the way. And I continued with the red on Colossus and Nightcrawler. I completely forgot his name then. That was it, really. That's all I did. Nothing else to report. Love painting these guys though, so it's nice and fun. Not going to have as much time as I like tomorrow either, annoyingly, so I'm not going to get these guys finished. Then they will be well on their way though, hopefully. I've got about an hour and a half tomorrow, so fingers crossed. Here's 2518, and boy howdy. I really annoyed that I'm not going to get these guys finished today, but it is what it is. Life is life, really. Sometimes you just can't do exactly what you want, but the hobby streak cannot end. It must forge forward. So I got as much done as I could today. Very happy with the way everything's come out though. Fingers crossed they'll be finished tomorrow. I've got no combat patrol or anything like that to do. I've done the sort of decorating in my flat, which is one of the reasons why progress is going so slow with everything else, because I'm trying to get the whole flat set up so I can actually start live streaming the paint sessions that I do each morning. So eventually you guys will be able to join me and paint with me during the morning, hopefully, or watch the VODs. Either way, though, that's in the near future, fingers crossed. But in the current present, I'm quite happy with the way things have gone this week. Finished off all the bystanders, they're all gone, all done and dusted, and got the Brotherhood of Mutants out of the way. Just these X-Men. I've got a couple more batches of X-Men as well, so I'm doing 6 each. Well, not sure if the last batch has actually got 6 in, but it does have a fantastic Phoenix model, which I need to cover the sort of, well, the translucent bit with some putty. Not sure I'm going to paint Iceman. Iceman? Oh my god, I've gone all Norfolk. Anyway, that's future me problem, so I won't worry about that right now. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, give the channel a subscribe. These videos come out every week. Thanks again, and goodbye for now.